to another edition of Talkin Tomcats. I'm your host, Brittany Hill, and today we have Kelly Bellia, who is a freshman defender on the women's lacrosse team. So Kelly, what is your jersey number, and do you have like a kind of a story behind it?
My jersey number is number 2, and I really don't have a story behind it. I just always needed a small jersey, and our jerseys work from 1 until 30, and 2 is kind of one of the smaller numbers. So I've always been a low number in sports, so 2 is just a natural pick for me.
Okay, there's a quote, any given team can win on any given night. I've heard this said for many sports, basketball, football, baseball, and now lacrosse. So what do you think of this quote? Do you believe in that, or do you think that there's some kind of myth behind it?
I definitely believe in that quote. I think that any given team can win on any given day. I think that going into games, you just have to be 100% focused and put 100% effort into it, and the better team will come out and win.
You're an athlete, but you're also a student, and I know all the coaches here at Thiel kind of push grades and study tables, going to class, you know, doing your best possible on tests and papers and that sort of thing. So, how important are grades to you? And, you know, with all your coach pushing you to, I know you guys have probably study tables every night or every other night or something like that. So, does that help you to be a better student, to get better grades, to stay focused for tests and that sort of thing?
Definitely. My major is neuroscience and psychology, so grades for me are definitely important. They're definitely going to influence what I do in the future. I have to look into grad schools and stuff after Thiel, so definitely my grades now are going to impact where I end up in the future. And Coach Robbins definitely has helped us with our grades. She really instills a sense of pride in us and getting our good grades. And we have study tables every Sunday night from 3 to 5. It's just 2 hours, and we just sit and we have to focus really hard and work out all of our grades and just all of our papers, and we have to turn in grade sheets, which she monitors, so she sees how we're doing in the classroom, and if we're struggling, she'll definitely provide us with help. So she really is a big help with our grades as well.
I really like that. Do you guys have to do anything else? I know some coaches here at Thiel require like maybe going to PAL once a week, or you know, if you're SI, because I know you're neuropsych, so I know they have SI for that, or anything like that. Does she also require that sort of thing, or is it kind of like on your own but suggested?
It's kind of on our own, but it's suggested. We have a PAL for lacrosse, and there's usually like 5 to 6 girls who usually come on a regular basis, and that just kind of, it brings us together outside of practice. So we're not just in practice mode, we're also like in a friend mode where we can just sit around and like goof around with each other, but also study as well and bounce ideas off of one another, because I mean, humanities are so broad and different with the different teachers that it really helps to just kind of bring everyone's ideas together, and it's helped us so far with grades, I believe.
You're a freshman here at Thiel, like I said earlier, and it's the first ever season for women's lacrosse. I bet you're excited about that. I know we are here at Thiel. I know your coach is excited. So can you make any predictions about the season? And I also know that you guys had your first scrimmage last night here, and did that kind of change your prediction on, like, maybe you went into the game like, oh, okay, you know, we're going to be the best team, we're going to win this many games, and then maybe last night, you know, proved something different, either, you know, we're going to win way more games than we thought, or we need to practice a little harder?
Definitely. I think the scrimmage kind of opened our eyes into how we need to work better together as a team. I think we got there and we were a little like, we got this in the bag, like we can win. And we definitely won. We won 16-6, but I think we were just kind of expecting to win by a little bit more. And we just need to clean up some things, but overall my prediction for the season is we have a really strong group of girls, and I think that we definitely can win a majority of our games. We have the right mindset, we have the right players. Our only issue is that we're a young team. We're all freshmen with 1 sophomore and 1 junior. And some of these teams that we're playing have all seniors starting. So we're skilled, but we might lack some knowledge in some sense. But definitely with my prediction for the season is that we're going to hopefully have a winning record.
Well, that's very good. When is the first home game?
Our first home game is February 29th.
Is it here or is it away?
It's here.
Oh,
and
okay.
our first actual game is February 25th at Ohio Wesleyan.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with the season. Thank you for joining me. That's all we have for Talkin Tomcats. I'm Brittany Hill. See you next week.